Hello, welcome to this tutorial on how to use Excel to perform student t-test on unpaired samples. On the first step, you need to display the formula bar. To do that, you go to View and tick the formula bar, and you will see the formula bar here where you will write the formula to calculate the t-test. In this tutorial, I am using Macintosh version of the Microsoft Excel 2011. However, the steps are similar in the Windows version and you should be able to follow it. I will now paste the data from the two groups which I had copied from another Excel sheet. So this is group A and this is group B. The data are continuous variables, and what we want to know is the mean of the group A and the mean of the group B, whether the difference of the mean between these two groups are statistically significant. What we will calculate is the p-value. We will calculate the p-value in this cell, which is B12. So let's perform the t-test. Let's say that we calculate the results in this cell, which is B12, and we'll just label it to the left for clarity that what we are going to calculate is the p-value of the t-test. So we now select the cell in which we want the results to appear and then go to the formula bar, and to write a formula we always start with the equal sign, and then we click on this formula builder to choose the test. You can search the test by putting Ttest, or you can browse down to the statistical category and then choose the t-test. So when we double click it, you can see the test appearing on the formula bar, and we have to put the parameters for this test between the two parentheses. The parameters we have to put, this formula builder gives you the information, is the array 1, which is this group. So let's select the array 1 and then choose the data. So from A1 to A10. Then for the array 2, which is B1 to B10, good. And then tail, once again it gives you a description. So one tail distribution, if it is, then you put 1 in this box. If it's two tail distribution, you put 2. So usually it's two tailed distribution. You can look what that means yourself in the statistical books. And then the third parameter we have to put is or rather the fourth parameter we have to put is what kind of t-test we are going to do. If it is paired t-test, then we put 1. If it is two sample of equal variance, then 2. And if it is two samples of unequal variance, 3. So here in this one it will be 2 because we assume that the variance are equal for these two groups, and then we are testing two groups. So if you now go back and look at the formula bar, you can see it says equal to t.test open brackets the first array A1 to A10, comma, the second array B1 to B10, comma, and then 2 for two-tailed t-test, and then the type of t-test we have chosen 2, which is two sample t-test with equivalent variance. So we have now built our formula. So we will close this formula builder and we get the results. So the p-value for p-value for this calculation is 0.004736. So if you round this p-value to the fourth decimal place, it will be 0.0005. So what does a p-value of 0.0005 mean? What it means is that the difference between the means of these two groups, for it to be purely from chance, is 0.0005. That is, for it to happen by chance, for this, the difference between the means of these groups is 5 in 10,000. So we say this is highly unlikely to have occurred by chance, so the difference is statistically significant, particularly if we set our significance level to 0.05. Here the significance is much higher. I hope you have found this tutorial useful. The main point of this tutorial is for me to illustrate to you that you can do many of the statistical tests using Excel. So if you have sophisticated statistical packages such as SPSS, GraphPad, Starter, Excel Stat, that's great. But otherwise, if you only have Excel, you still can do research and produce statistics on that. I hope you have found this tutorial useful. Thank you very much and wishing you a good day. Bye for now.